KEL-TEC RFB.
I'm
Very
super
first
excited
shots.
about it. It shot.
But you know what ammo that was?
It's a mix of Wolf and Silver Bear.
So steel case.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. RFB.
Jam.
Dead trigger. Dead trigger.
Hi, Misha here, and for this Labor Day weekend, we're reviewing a gun that kind of popular with a lot of the civilian crowd. This is the KEL-TEC RFB. This is a 308 7.62 NATO Bullpup. But first, we have a couple of channel announcements.
Yep. So first, we're going to be taking a short break for the month of September following the Labor Day holiday. So content uploads and stuff will be a little slow probably for a few weeks, but we've been again at a pretty steady pace and just need some time to rest and recuperate. And
to be honest, it's been a hell of a summer. Not just for us, but a lot of our friends and family.
Yeah.
Nothing really horrible, guys. Just little things adding up.
Yeah, it's been exhausting. It seems like, especially the last couple months.
He's had auto trouble. I've had house trouble.
Yeah.
So we need a break, guys. And the weather's starting to turn nice, but you know, it's been about 2 months.
Yeah. Yeah. So we'll have that a little bit, and then also. Before we go on break, by the time that you watch this video, I'll go ahead and post the new Patreon Q&A. I'll post a comment I'll post in the description below, I guess I should say, the direct link to that. So be on the lookout for that. If you're interested, it's only $1 and up to get in and ask a question. And we've gotten a lot of really good questions from that. And then we'll read the question and discuss it at the on one of our future Q&A.
Yeah, we usually keep it open 3-4 weeks to give everyone time.
Weeks, so you'll have a few
probably
weeks.
Towards the end of September.
At the end of September is when we'll shut it down, and we'll work on that probably for late September, early October to actually come in and answer those. So.
And speaking of Patreon, we are having to retool the tier system. They did not like our VIP $10 and up because it was relating to a gun shop. They said no links or benefits. At first they were acting like we were literally giving, quote, lethal weapons away, and I assured them that we weren't giving anything away. It was just, you know, but they still said nope, so we had to delete that. Then they made us get rid of the $5 and up. They didn't like the gun garbage giveaway because they claimed it was a form of lottery/gambling. Didn't know that was against the rules because I think a lot of people do that, but not our choice, guys. We apologize. So we're going to brainstorm and try to come back with new $5 and $10 tiers. We appreciate all the support and people sticking with us.
Yeah, most people have not, in spite of that happening, and we'll see maybe even after this video if it changes, but we haven't had anyone really much drop their benefits for that. So
actually, it's gone up.
Yeah, so we really appreciate that for people that have stuck around on those, but we'll figure something else out.
Yeah, we won't leave you hanging. We'll figure out something. It's just with their rules now, we don't want to work at it and then figure out that got blocked too. So we're going to have to be careful.
Yep, for sure. So
yeah, that was our announcements.
Yep.
On to this gun here.
Yep.
Well, you know me, I always stick with the history of stuff first. This really was first seen in prototypical form around 2007 and really hit the market in early to mid 2009. It's actually been out longer than I thought.
Yeah, been around for a while.
Yeah, it is obviously a bullpup. It is 26 inches long, not counting the removable muzzle device, which on this one is a flash hider. It weighs, it's actually quite hefty.
Yeah.
Weighs over 8 pounds unloaded and closer to 9 since it's 308 loaded. And it uses FAL mags, which is a little interesting. You'd think SR25, but considering it came out 10 years ago, FAL mags would have been more of a standard at that time than SR25 had become in the last decade.
Yeah, I'm not sure that the SR25s were really had been kind of settled on as the standard for 308.
They weren't even the standard for AR-10, AR. Like back then, DPMS did their own mags, and
yeah, that was a miss.
Yeah, and the reason that they were FAL mags were common was kind of a holdover from the assault weapon ban because they were pre-ban.
Oh, sure.
So those and G3s. So with that said, it has pretty typical controls. It does have an adjustable gas system, and it ejects out the front, similar to an FN F2000, FS2000, but it's a simplified system. And it has a pretty decent trigger, about 5 pounds, and it's seen no service, no police. Kind of at a loss.
It was in Battlefield 4 as the Bulldog. Does it help?
Which war was that? Battlefield 4. Was that Iraq?
That was no. I think that one was North Korea.
Oh, is that when we fought North
Maybe
Korea?
Russia. I'm not sure. China? I don't remember.
I don't know. Was I on Xanax at that time? I don't know.
You might not have been playing Battlefield 4 by that point.
It's a real war, right?
Battlefield 4 was?
It's a real war, yeah.
It's a war that rages in our minds every day.
Oh. So it's Republican versus Democrat. Got it. So I don't know. What do you got to say about it? You're the shooter.
So this is a Bullpup in 308. The trigger was pretty good. It's a 5-pound trigger, single stage. The recoil is 308 for sure. Kind of what you would expect from that. Didn't have any sights, so I threw a red dot on there. We had one jam.
Which does lead to that one interesting thing. On the FS2000, you can flip up the toilet bowl lid and check. On this,
You're kind of just looking in the chamber. I mean, from the mag well, which is weird. It's very front heavy. I'll say that much. Like a lot of times, the weight on these on Bullpups is more in the rear because that's where all the action is. This one seems to be front heavy.
It's kind of a bull barrel, at least it appears to be.
So that's the thing I can say about it.
Yeah, it's 308. I guess that's something. It's
a Bullpup too. It's a 308 Bullpup.
Yeah, and it is cheaper than like the 247.
Sure. Yep.
And I think M17 K&M did a 308. Are you tired?
I'm exhausted.
It's been a long day, long week.
It has been.
You know what we need? Cocaine.
Energy drinks.
What?
What did you say? I said energy drinks.
Yeah, of course, energy. Yeah, of course, energy drinks. Energy drinks. We have 1 minute, guys. We're back.
All right, RFB. Let's try it again. I would say the bolt held open, but there's nobody to check.
Think that'll be enough?
I mean, they had tall boys.
Well, we'll take the chance, maybe.
So we had some, I would say, from our supporters, our benefactors, our partners. We had some, I would say, tepid enthusiasm for the last video that we did of these. So with some of the feedback that we got, not just from them, but also from some viewers that watched our last video where we tried some different delicious energy drinks, was we should have tried tasting ones that tasted good. So on the table are ones that are nothing but good taste.
Yep.
That we are really excited to.
You know what? You know what would be a great idea?
What's that?
KEL-TEC should get a KEL-TEC flavored energy drink.
There you go.
Should brand one to taste like KEL-TEC.
Speaking of KEL-TEC and Battlefield 4, we have for our first contestant here, the Mountain Dew Amp Game Fuel. This is the charged cherry blast. Now this has one of those cans that opens weird.
We're gonna get shit all over the KEL-TEC, aren't we?
Probably.
Sweet.
It won't be the first time that'll have Mountain Dew on it, I'm sure.
No, I doubt it.
But you have to do something weird to open this. Pull the tab up, and it's got like a... Oh, right in the face. So it's got some pressure. Nice...
Well, see, that's the initial way to wake you up, is to spritz you in the face.
It just slams you in the face.
Right.
They should put that on the can. I don't see it. Slams you in the face with energy. Let's see. Mountain Dew Amp Game Fuel is specifically crafted to give you the boost you need with ingredients shown to improve accuracy and alertness. So there you go, perfect.
Yeah.
If you want to squeeze every inch of accuracy out of your KEL-TEC RFB, then Mountain Dew has you covered.
Plus, you get a full facial.
Alright, so here you go.
I am so incredibly looking forward to this.
So it's a kind of a cough medicine-y pink.
We really are tired, guys. It's been a long day.
That's why we need energy drinks.
It does smell like that medicine as a kid.
It smells like Halls to me.
I will go with that. Yeah, all that stuff you know, like 2 a.m. when you wake your parents up coughing and they shove things down you. All right, here it goes. Surprisingly not aggressive.
Yeah, it's actually, I mean, for me personally, it's excellent. And on the back end, I would say it's okay.
I'm actually really surprised it's not nauseatingly sweet.
No, it's quite a mild. I would say that this feels like a very good beginner game fuel, game energy drink. Like if your 8-year-old, for example, is wanting to play some hardcore Minecraft or Fortnite, then I think that they would be perfectly fine, starting off with some game fuel.
I really think you could get going with kindergarten. I mean, get like some Lego game going on with this.
There is no, unlike some of these, there is no warning about not giving to children, so that's perfect.
Yeah, you can put it in a bottle then.
Yeah.
Mix it with formula.
Right. Yeah.
Cherry energy drink formula. If you want your kid to stay up all night screaming.
So one thing we haven't talked about was ratings. So we have a pretty aggressive rating scale. We're on a 1 to 10 rating scale. Obviously, we're going to throw some ones out there. There are going to be some ones that we don't like as much. But really, just starting right off the bat, for me, this one is a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, you're more the cherry fan.
Mm-hmm.
I tend to go more citrus. So, we have to be fair. I'm going to give it a solid 8.5 out of 10.
Yeah, okay.
A B,
Right. Didn't
a solid
like that
B.
one very much then, huh?
Just not a big fan of cherry.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right.
Plus, again, it's for kids, so
Yeah.
I'm an adult. I want some punch.
Well, speaking of punch, next up is the Monster Energy Ultraviolet. This is in a very fluorescent purple can.
Seems like something that'd be in a Spider-Man comic.
Let me see. Welcome to the 70s. A hazy purple funk, all dressed up in a kaleidoscope of bell-bottoms, bandanas, and tie-dye. A time when psychedelic glam and heavy metal rock blasted from mega speakers at fairground stadiums and garages. Can you dig it? Then take a good long pull of Monster Ultraviolet, crisp and refreshing with a sweet and tart pixie dust flavor.
It really is cocaine.
Powered with our energy blend. Hop on the magic carpet for the ride. All right.
That's sounding a little more than cocaine right there to me.
Got some LSD.
I think there's some straight up LSD in this.
Okay. I wonder what flavor Ultraviolet is going to be. It's very purple.
Tastes like burning.
How are they, Ralph? Good. It tastes like burning.
It's one of my favorite Simpsons quote of all time.
Okay, so
oh my.
What? What is this? You know what it reminds me of? Okay, so
The 70s?
Great Dimetap, but it also reminds me of Pez.
I would say a Pez flavored balloon. It has a certain kind of balloon undertone, but it is, yeah, I agree with you on the Pez.
Balloon, that's perfect, yeah. Like slight rubbery after scent to it.
Let's go in. Again, not very sweet and more tart.
This one's a lot stronger to me.
It is definitely stronger.
So this one's hitting me in the gag reflex real good.
So again, like the 70s.
Oh. I had to check to make sure there wasn't any alcohol in it. It has this weird, there is a weird but very good, to me, very good, twang to it.
I could see that. Yeah, you could definitely have some, this would be a good mixer.
Oh, it has salt in it. Okay, sure. Alrighty.
Okay. That's a thing. I guess to keep you from getting dehydrated when you're just really into that.
This one is not recommended for children. Sorry, I cut you off there. This is not recommended for children and pregnant women. Okay, so there we go. So this one you can't give your... Wait till your kids are teenagers at least before giving them the old Ultraviolet.
I think 12's okay. Yeah. I mean, it's practically teenager.
It's funny that they call it Ultraviolet. It tastes a little bit radioactive.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing.
That one was a little bit... That one's a little bit less for me. I like that one a little bit less than the Game Fuel, so I'm going to give that one a 9 out of 10.
I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. That's more my speed.
10 out of 10?
Yeah, I like the hint of booze and salt.
So mark this one, everybody. Yeah. 2 10 out of 10 so far, and we're only 2 in.
Yeah. This is like being in a 70s disco nightclub, and with the sweat, the salt for sweat, the hint of booze, and like the neon, violet. This is disco club in a cup.
Yeah, it does taste like you're licking the floor of a 70s nightclub. That's perfect.
Or going down on the Village People. Yeah, exactly like that.
Alrighty.
All right.
So we're going to move on now to, this is a classic in my mind right here. And these are limited edition. You've got to get them while you can. This is the summer edition Beach Breeze Red Bull in a beautiful light blue can. Reminds me of the summer. Reminds me of the ocean. Reminds me of getting out on the waves.
So this is like the day after the disco club night.
Right.
Going out to the beach to chillax.
Yeah, to sweat out all the ultraviolet monsters you've just been drinking. So, yeah, Red Bull's a classic. It's a good old standby. It was definitely highly recommended to us when we did our last video. Now, this one's clear but oily.
Sweet. So, kind of like off the coast after a petroleum spill.
Exactly. And this one is... It's got a...
Oh my.
Smells like suntan lotion.
It really does, yeah. It's got a coconutty...
A wonderful, very strongly coconut smell.
Did you put suntan lotion in my cup?
I didn't. I put summer in your cup.
Sweet.
All right, ready?
Let's go.
It tastes like it smells.
It does. Starts off strong, like a wave, and then gently washes away in your mouth.
Yes. So it's like backwash, you would say. It's like you're drinking summer backwash.
Yeah.
But in a good way. This
is kind of the last weekend of summer, so it's very fitting.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to save that the rest of this one for later. I'm going to come back to it. Definitely strong. It revitalizes bodies and mind. It's 160 calories.
Oh.
Also not recommended for children. This one's not recommended for children, so you can take that or leave that, I'm assuming. Summer edition with a light and crisp taste, artificially flavored. Couldn't tell. No. Tastes just like real coconut to me.
And the best thing is it does leave a bit of an oil slick on your tongue, so it has a very long-lasting effect.
It really stays right in the back of the throat.
It really does. It sticks with you a lot.
Red Bull is appreciated worldwide by top athletes, busy professionals, college students, and travelers on long journeys. So that's something.
That's a statement.
Yeah, so, what do you think for ratings?
Not quite as good as the last one. I'll give it a solid 9.5.
You know, it's really good whenever
fall is my favorite season, so I gotta be
That
fair.
makes sense. Yeah, whenever you've had Italian food, and then you've had one of these and you're tasting both of them, it's great.
It really is, yeah.
You know, I'm going to say for this one, it's a limited edition. I'm not the biggest coconut fan, but, like, it is a limited edition. They aren't being around very long. I think it perfectly encapsulates, excuse me, the taste of summer, and this, for me, I think it's a 9 out of 10 for me personally.
Does it come with a limited edition certificate?
This one did not. I assume that you could cut off the top of the bottom of the can and just roll it.
You know,
out
once when I was I don't know, kid or young teenager, they were doing limited edition Pepsis in like summer cans.
Sure.
And I thought that'd be a great idea to collect them, and so I did, and I put them on my shelf, and then a while later they exploded.
Yeah. So you didn't drink them first before you?
No, I was literally trying to collect them.
Okay.
I learned that doesn't work.
Well, I mean, Pepsi's a very good beverage. It's a very good company. We appreciate them as well.
Are they sponsoring us?
And
are they giving us any money?
Sponsoring us.
Oh, okay. Because I don't give a shit if they're not sponsors, but if they're sponsoring, that's fine. Great. Yeah, Pepsi's great apparently.
Yep.
Awesome.
All right, so let's move on.
Alrighty.
Here we have a Rockstar. This one is silver ice flavored, so I'm assuming it's going to taste pretty similar to what the name of it is. B vitamins, no sugar, that's great, so shouldn't expect very sweet with that. Rockstar always delivers on the energy. This is Pure Zero, which it has 0 calories, so it's very healthy.
Like ice.
Like silver ice. I don't see any other descriptions on here. Not recommended for children as well, pregnant or nursing women, so make sure to keep it out of your boob juice. But yeah, I guess nothing else needs to be said. Silver ice speaks for itself.
Apparently. I mean, silver ice.
Okay, cups here. Alright, so we have another, it looks like this is going to be another clear beverage.
I was hoping it might kind of be like mercury. Like kind of a silver liquid. That'd be pretty cool.
Okay, here you go. It's kind of a cloudy gray color. Excuse me, which I would expect perfectly from silver ice, because that's what I associate with silver ices. Has a smell I can't place.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say it's just kind of
hairspray. It smells like hairspray.
I was just gonna say that it's kind of a light chemical of some like hairspray.
But like a good one.
Oh, definitely like a quality one for sure. Like a facial cleaner or some kind of
this
body wash.
Smells like just a real good aerosol hairspray. Okay, you ready?
Busy.
It tastes to me like a Sprite that's gone off.
Exactly. I was gonna say a Sprite, but it's gone off in a good way.
In a good way, yeah. It's like if you took
it is seriously very Sprite-like.
If you poured a Sprite into a container and then you put it on your engine block and you drove it around in the desert, I think that's very similar to the.
You know taste. What it is? What's the Sam's Choice copy of Sprite?
I have no idea.
There is an off-brand that Sam's, Walmart, whatever sells.
Right.
Reminds me a lot of that. I wish you had been around back in the day for the Dr. Thunder incident.
Oh, I was a big Dr. Thunder fan when I was a kid.
Oh my God, yeah.
As long as he's accredited, I'll buy anything from him.
He's cheap.
Yeah, it tastes like a very old Sprite. in a good way. It's
Yep. I'm gonna say that this is like your Sam's Club Sprite, but if you don't feel like paying 50 cents a can, you can get this and pay $2.50 a can.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which is a good thing. Money equals quality.
right. My nose is running.
I'm gonna rinse my mouth.
Well, you want to make sure that your palate is cleansed for the next. You don't want, even though all these flavors are objectively very good, you don't want all these flavors running together.
Especially not with the capers I had for lunch and the lemon.
It seems like that is a perfect mix for, right on time. Rain Total Body Fuel. This is called Lemon HDZ. I think HDZ is a zombie video game. Sticking with that theme. Has BCAA aminos, coenzyme Q10, and electrolytes, which sounds delicious. And
It's got what plants need.
oh, interesting. So this one actually recommends consulting a healthcare professional before consuming this product.
Doesn't everyone before drinking something that you buy at a gas station? I mean, call your doctor and, hey, I just bought this. Hey,
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
It's
that's
just only
why.
logical.
That's why I see my
Doctors are, they have plenty of time to tell you what to drink.
So no, other than the warning about consulting a doctor before drinking it, there's absolutely nothing on the can about it. So it is Lemon HDZ. So I'm assuming we're going to be dealing with a lemonish drink.
And one in high definition.
This one's also clear.
I'm getting the idea that most of these run towards the clear.
Well, I'm assuming most people aren't pouring them out into cans and drinking them for YouTube. All right, well, it's right in front of you there.
Which one? Yeah, there's a couple.
There you
couple.
go.
It's
Yeah, it's getting piled.
clear the deck.
The RDB is over here, or the RFB is over here still.
What's that?
That's the 3-away bullpup that we shot earlier. It's a thing. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. Which one's
Has a slightly sweet smell.
Reminds me, you know what? Lemon air freshener, like in a car.
Yeah, there you go. It's like a lemon cake that's been left out too long.
Better than a urinal cake, I guess.
It tastes about like a.
Exactly. It honestly tastes like a lemon cake.
It tastes like Pledge. I mean, I've always wanted to drink Pledge, and this is what I imagine Pledge tastes like.
You know, truth be told, it does kind of have that bread undertaste like lemon cake. I'm gonna go with lemon cake. That is yeah. If you roll it on your tongue like a fine bouquet, it has kind of that bread undertone going on. It's not as sharp and citrusy as I expected.
Did we rate the ice?
I don't know. 10 out of 10.
It's a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
The Lemon HDZ. What do you think? What are your thoughts?
I love lemon cake, so 10.
10?
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to give it... It's not a limited edition. Obviously, this is an old standard. It's been around for a while.
Cup has got a bulge bottom.
Having to consult your doctor before you drink it, obvious plus.
Yeah.
Like, if the doctor has to recommend it for you, it's got to be good. So I'm also going to give it a 10 out of 10.
Which means it's basically a prescription energy drink.
So I'm going to switch the order up a little bit.
Okay, how many do you have left? I'm just so excited. Oh.
There's just 2 left, excuse me. These are sitting real good on the stomach.
I can tell. On that Stromboli, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Stromboli right before you do an energy drink chest is great. Alright, so up next we have XY IENCE.
Huh?
XYIENCE. So XYIENCE. Right there. This also 0 calories, 0 sugar, so I'm sure it's healthy. Mango guava flavor. It does have all natural flavors and colors, and is vitamin 4. Oh, it says right here Zions on the back. It tells you how to pronounce it.
It's so good they had to make up a whole new word for it.
Warns that it can cause nervousness, irritability, sleeplessness, and occasional rapid heartbeat. Mixing or drinking this product with alcohol is not recommended. And it seems like a useless warning, but okay.
Yeah, I mean, so basically don't drink it with that 70s drink earlier.
Right.
So let's drink it with that 70s drink earlier.
Right. Like I said, right now, we don't really want to mix any flavors right now. We might get to that later. This is, I don't know if I mentioned, this is mango guava flavor.
Yep, you did.
I'm starting to have memory lapses right now.
In a good way.
In a good way. Like, this is the kind of thing you can expect from these, is to be, you know, if you really need to be awake but also black out, perfect. Perfect drink for this. This one is a peach color, which I would expect from a mango guava, but again, we've been surprised before.
Yeah, no joke. Comes out green. It was a unripened mango. Oh my god. Dude, that smells like something that came out of my cat. In a good way.
It smells like, have you ever driven past like an orchard where their fruit started to fall off the vine and it's been out a little too long?
Have you ever had a tomcat in the house?
Oh yeah. I get that now.
Yeah. It's got that slightly musky, slightly fruity smell.
Have you ever driven past a meth house that exploded?
Yes.
But in a good way?
No, I'm from rural Arkansas. It was totally in a bad way. But yeah, it's got that.
Oh yeah, no.
You see? You get.
Now that you said that, I'm totally.
That's why when I stepped, I'm like, I know that smell.
Oh, I just spilled it on myself. I hope I don't get pulled over. All right, I'm going in.
I've always wondered what licking the cat box would taste like. I mean, it's excellent.
It's like, do you remember that one guy that we watched that video on a while ago? And he said, it's like licking a dog's asshole.
No, but I believe you.
I'm just remembering that for some reason.
It seems like something that would be said on YouTube.
That's real good. I like that one.
It's not sweet. It's
not very sweet.
It's not so much. It's more tart.
I'm gonna be tasting this the rest of the night.
In a good way.
Mm-hmm.
We like the ones that
stick with you.
Yeah, keep giving. I mean, that's the best value.
XYENts, you've done it again, my friends.
Certainly, they've done it.
You've done a thing.
A very special thing.
You did a great. I'm gonna give this one a 9 out of 10.
I'll go 9 out of 10.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Last one. I'm sad about it. Might have to go back and finish some of these off.
Oh yeah. I said we just take shots.
Doing great. All right.
Yeah.
Next one and final one. Potent brain and body fuel. This is our super creatine friends over at Bang have brought us the Sour Heads flavor. We saved the best for last. Black and bright green can. Super creatine is made of a bunch of words I can't pronounce, so you know that's probably good. Let's see. Make no mistake, Bang is not your stereotypical high sugar, life sucking soda, masquerading as an energy drink. Yeah, sodas definitely suck my life.
I will point out that can has the word bang, a head, and suck on it.
It does. What is your point?
I have no point at all.
Okay. High sugar drinks spike blood sugar, producing metabolic mayhem, causing you to crash harder than a test dummy into a brick wall. Power up with Bang's potent brain and body rocking fuel, creatine, caffeine, C, capital C, lowercase o, G, Q, 1, 0, and BCAAs, branch chain amino acids. Life is an extreme sport, and Bang is the extreme energy source to live life extreme. Live life extreme or capitalized, and extreme is spelled without an E in the front. So,
is there an E in extreme?
in the front. Not if you're living life the right way.
I thought they dropped that around 2002. Like officially.
Like on the X Games?
Yeah.
Tony Hawk. Ooh. I'm already getting a very strong whiff of that. In spite of the fact that my nose is furiously running now.
In a good way.
In a good way. Well, I mean, that's... It gets...
Let me ask you this. Are you still sleepy?
No, not right now.
See? Mission accomplished.
I'm so awake that I want to die. In a good way.
Where's...
Okay, here you go. Right in front of you.
Not really getting a beat on this one.
It smells like a car air freshener.
It just smells like good, honest, pure chemical. None of that organic, natural, been in the dirt. No, this is straight out of a laboratory, a sterilized tube.
Not out of a male cat.
No. Kind of not much on the smell. So very antiseptic.
Yeah, it hit me right off the bat when I opened it.
Definitely a bold flavor.
I'm going in for another. It tastes like the liquid they put in thermostats.
Mercury?
That's the one.
Yeah, it just has a nice, pure, synthetic something. It really doesn't have much of a specific flavor.
It's very sour.
Well, yeah, I got that.
I don't know why I'm pouring another one.
Because you need it.
Laundry detergent. It tastes like laundry detergent smells.
Wait, are you saying this is basically like eating a Tide Pod?
That's right. Good call. So on the can, we have the bee, the green bee, with a red dot in the middle. That looks strangely like a Tide Pod. Tide Pod, Bang Energy. You're cashing in on a trend, and I like it. I respect you for it. I think it's a good business decision.
Yeah.
If you have always wanted to eat one of those delicious looking laundry candies, you can get that in the can right here with the Bang Sour Heads Potent Brain and Body Fuel. I'm having a hard time breathing now.
Yeah. And it's probably moderately more healthy for you than a Tide Pod.
Probably. I mean, cashing in, you don't have to go to the doctor for it ahead of time.
Well, that's good.
Which is good.
Yeah.
It says not to use this product in a manner that is not consistent with label guidelines. I don't see any specific guidelines on this other than living life to the extreme. So basically, if you're drinking this, buddy, you better be living your life to the extreme.
What I'm thinking is, instead of a beer keg stand, you should get a keg of this and do a stand with it.
Perfect. Yeah. I mean, if you're doing some backyard wrestling, perfect. Mm-hmm. Living life to the extreme. If you're...
You know what? I'm awake now.
Yeah.
But I don't remember what we started doing. What was the point of this video?
I don't remember. I feel like we were talking about energy drinks.
Also summer.
There was something about ice.
And something about the 70s.
I'm drawing a blank.
I don't know either. Oh well. Thanks for joining us, guys. Like I said, we had a good big meal, and we're outdoors doing something, can't remember what, and we just got really tired and happened to have a couple. We usually have more energy drinks than this around, but it's a Friday, so we're kind of running low. So
right.
we had to make do.
I feel like we've lived our summer to the extreme.
Mm-hmm.
And so, capping it off with some of these energy drinks that reinforces that idea, I think is the perfect way to bring the summer to a close.
Well, and it's a holiday weekend. We don't want to lose the last bit of summer, so we're going to stay up the next couple of nights, really maxing it out. I know officially it doesn't end till, what is it, September 22nd this year, but you know, I was always raised Labor Day is the last weekend of summer, so we're going to go with we're very traditional around here.
Right. Yeah. Cool.
Cool.
Hey, there's a gun over here on that side of the table. What was that for?
Defense?
Why did we have it out here?
I think the table was a little wobbly and we didn't want it to weigh off, so we put it on.
Because we don't want to spill our delicious
Right, yeah, I think it's just basically a paperweight.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
That makes sense.
Yeah. So tell us your favorite energy drink, guys.
Yeah, post them in the comments.
Yeah.
Obviously, we love them. Something we drink all the time, like we said. And so, like, the more people that we get commenting in the comments saying that we should try other energy drinks that will definitely taste better than these. I don't know how you could. We've got multiple 10 out of 10s here. I don't think we rated the Bang Sour Heads. I think it defies rating, personally.
Yeah, it's kind of what you want it to be.
Yeah, I mean, when you're living life extreme, you don't have time to stop.
It's kind of that neutral chemical taste, so you know, you just get whatever you want out of it. So it's fun. You can make it a 1 to 10 in your own mind. It's a customizable thing.
Right. Yeah.
Hey Jay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go because I feel like my left kidney is shutting down.
Yeah, it's funny that you say that because I think my heart stopped beating 3 minutes ago.
Yeah, there's plenty of oxygen in your blood, and you can live without one kidney. Well, guys, we're gonna pack it in for the night. If you could, like, share, and subscribe. And like we said, we're going to be opening up the Patreon Q&A. You feel free to ask questions about those, or energy drinks, or cats. And yeah, we'll get back with you pretty quick there.
Yeah, we like doing those, I think. I don't know what I like anymore.
Energy drinks?
I like energy drinks. I'm going to go drink some more energy drinks.
You should do it. I think you can find one nearby.
I think so. Yeah.
The table is bubbling like some kind of alchemy lab from like a movie from the Middle Ages.
Bubbling.
Yeah, it's like when you see those sets in movies.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're just trying to have some fun. We appreciate you tuning in, and we'll be back real soon.
This is Jake.
This is Misha.
We'll catch you very soon again next time.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.